Hello, it's me again. I'm doing a little quick update on things. I didn't do too well with sales last month, which is fine because I'm really far behind on a lot of the stuff that I need to get done. But I am getting caught up. I'm starting to build up backstock on some of the projects that sell quicker. Um, and I should be able to get things into the store a lot sooner. There's supposed to be a sale called the Spring Fling here in a few days, and I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do for that, and I'm gonna set that up, and then hopefully that'll help with the sales. And so because of that, I couldn't do as much as I wanted to for making the house more feeling more home. Um, but that doesn't mean that it's that I failed because I paid my bills and I took care of something that I didn't know about because the agencies that said they were gonna pay my security deposit didn't pay my security deposit. So I had to take care of that. Little hiccups just kind of makes it a little tougher to take care of what I need to, but it was fine. I got it all figured out, and my one of my friends paid back some money they owed me, and that was good because that was really helpful. And even though it wasn't much, it's helpful. It's just having a little bit extra just to that maybe I wasn't planning on to just kind of help out here and there with the little things that I need to do. I'm starting to get caught up with all kinds of stuff that I need to do. Um, just kind of not feeling that great today. I think it's because we went out drinking last night. I only bought one drink, but I wound up having to finish my friend's, so I think I might have drank a little bit too much. It's not a hangover, I just don't feel good. It could also be the weather because the weather's supposed to be doing a jank and the fibro does a lot of weird things with the weather, so who knows. Um, yeah, I'm just trying to figure everything out. My friend that came over to pay me back the money took some stuff that I'd wanted to donate to Hope House to help the ladies. Um, so that's good. And hopefully, I can start being able to afford to donate a few more things to the Hope House. And maybe even be able to figure out how to donate money to the Hope House because I don't really understand why things are the way they are. And I know that they are overwhelmed and they have been having troubles with staff, but the way that they have treated certain people is just inappropriate to say the least. And so I'm thinking that maybe if we can get more money into these programs, maybe we can keep them healthier and get them the training, the support that both the staff and the residents or guests or whatever you want to call them need, because there's a lot of people that need way more than they're getting there. Um, they're still there somehow. Um, I love my friends and I don't want them to be stuck like that. But also some of the things that cause people to go homeless can be really complicated, and they might need to be there just to be at least somewhat safe because it isn't completely dangerous there. I was didn't always feel safe, but I things there wasn't a lot of like I wasn't in like physical danger. It was just scary. Um, but it didn't feel safe, but nothing happened. So it should be feeling safe, and I'd like to try to do something to try to help it to be able to be more safe. And I know that staff likes it when people get apartments because then they get to give us stuff that helps us set up. And I'd like to be able to help them do that too, and maybe get more um, appropriate sheltering stuff going on. Because I don't think now that they've shut down Trent, these are shut down. They shut it down yesterday. Um, Now that they shut it down, it's there's just not a whole lot of consistent places for men. Though I did notice there are several places near my therapy office that do at least temporary housing for men, and they feed them and help them get clothes and stuff like that. But it's not really a long-term thing. It's not really you don't know what's going to happen from one day to the next kind of a thing. So maybe getting better equipped shelters, um, maybe that have apartments that they can actually use to house people, um, so that they have better options and they can get on their feet faster. Because since I got out of the shelter, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm I, I'm healthier, except for the occasional, if I do something stupid or the weather flips out or just there's something going on that's stressing me out. Meow. um, yeah, it's so much nicer to be home. I've got food, I've got comfort, I've got my clothes. Um, I'm getting new clothes, I'm getting furniture set up to make the place nicer. I don't have to worry about my funds having to go to what somebody else thinks is important. And it's really good. I do miss some of my friends because I've either stupidly not gotten their contact information because I'm smart like that, or they're not really responding for whatever reason. And I know that several of them are suffering with depression, anxiety, and other things like that, um, that make it difficult for them to be in communications as much as I'd like. But I do try to say something to them pretty much every day, even if it's just good morning, to give them a little bright spot so that they don't have to have all the negative all the time. So I am still doing little things to help. Um, my therapist said I should do like a GoFundMe, but I don't really have a way to do that. Um, I'm not really sure how how that they would how that would how I don't know how would that work. I just don't know. Um, but I might look into that, like do something like a special fundraiser to help people out, especially now that it's getting warmer. Um, People may want to wander off. The bad people, so to say, I mean, like in air quotes, they're bad people. Just like more disruptive and maybe less able to socialize, do tend to like to be outside or prefer to be outside more than inside. Um, but it's supposed to be raining for a while, so the weather's still yucky. But once it warms up, there'll be less people trying to get in. But with Trent being closed, probably still going to be a lot of people trying to get in, and there's nowhere to go now for a lot of the women because I'm trying to remember what the other one. I think it's GUM. Is it Gospel Union Mission? It's a women's shelter, but it's like Christiany and it's like super strict. So it's hard to get in and it's really hard to follow the rules. Even for Christians, it's hard to follow the rules. They just make it really difficult. And yeah, it just feels like that's something that I'm drawn to right now to try to make it better for them. Um, no, I don't have a lot of money and I don't know how to make it better. I don't know what little old me can do. But I am gonna be working on my stuff and I'm gonna hopefully I'll start the goats soon. I'm getting back stock on the mini mushrooms, the boring ones, and I'm getting the ones that sell quickly, worked up and ready to go so that I can have those. And I'm trying real hard to just stay positive, which is getting easier now. The weather's getting better, and my kids are starting to want to spend time with me. So I'm not really sure what exactly happened. I just I don't know. It's one of those things. You're never gonna get an answer, but I do know that the roommate did seem to want to destroy me and actually put me in a situation that put me in a better situation because now I'm on my own and I can figure out who I am and I can do pretty much whatever I want. I mean, I went out last night. I didn't have to ask anybody if it was okay or if they wanted to go with me. Um, I mean, I was with friends, but I didn't have to like you know, I'm trying to think of the words, but my brain is a little bit tired. As I mentioned, I was out last night. Um, yeah. Um, yeah, I'm gonna start working on the goats. I think I have decent backstock on the Kraken hats, at least for now, and because I have 3 at the shop, and I've got, I think, 5 or 6 here. I haven't finished the one, but yeah, I've got a few done, and I'm just gonna plan on getting some more yarn at some point to make more of them. I just didn't really think about it when I was at the store the last time. Um, or just at Walmart, because Walmart I can get cheaper new yarn, and then I pick up the secondhand yarn from my shop, because there's a couple people that sell it. So I don't like getting secondhand yarns. Every once in a while I'll walk over to Goodwill and see if they got anything, but they don't typically have anything. So either that or it gets snatched up before I discover it. Um, but yeah, I haven't had a lot of financings right now, so that's part of it too, because I don't really want to go out. I'm playing around with my style. I'm getting furniture in the house. A few large pieces. I still have to get a few large pieces. I need to get 2 of the 20 bin storage, and getting these like toy bin racks like they use in daycares. And I need 2 of those, and they're like $100 a piece. And then my bed frame is 130, I think. But the price changes, so who knows. And then the dresser I want to get is about the same price. The 2 shelving units that I'm thinking about getting for sure are relatively cheap, and then the little stand that I'm thinking about getting is relatively cheap. But then I've also got coffee tables picked out, and some of them are like $60, $70, and so yeah, that's a lot of money to try to think of, and I don't really have that much funding right now. I don't have a lot of money, but I'm doing better. So I just figured I'd let you guys know I'm doing a lot. I'm building up back stock. I'm getting ready for the spring fling that's coming up. I think it's April 12th and 13th, something like that. Or is it 13th and 14th? It's that weekend. Anyway, I'll get more information on that and then I'll let you know. For right now, I think it's probably time to go because um, I can't really think of anything else to say. I know the one when I first came back, it was a little longer because there's a lot more to say because I've been gone for so long, and I know that some people were probably worried I couldn't respond on my phone for some reason, so that's why I wasn't responding. If people are wondering, but yeah, I'm gonna head off and I'm gonna see what I can do, and I'm gonna try to see if I can make the world a little bit better. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Where is it?